Deion Sanders reacts after Utah dominates Colorado. We got our butts kicked. The Colorado Buffaloes' trip to Salt Lake City turned into a nightmare as Deion Sanders' squad suffered its most lopsided loss since his arrival in Boulder. Utah dismantled Colorado 53-7, a game that exposed every weakness in the Buffaloes' playbook, from defense to discipline. On one sideline, Utah looked every bit like a program intent on redemption after a rivalry loss the previous week. On the other, Colorado appeared flat and unprepared, a stunning regression for a team fresh off a bye week and hoping to carry momentum from its first Big 12 win. By the final whistle, the numbers painted a brutal picture. Utah ran for a staggering 422 yards, the second highest total in the Kyle Whittingham era, while Colorado managed just 140 total yards of offense. Freshman quarterback Bert Ficklin orchestrated Utah's offense with calm precision, and the Utes' defense smothered every attempt by the Buffaloes to find rhythm. Afterward, Sanders didn't sugarcoat what went wrong. "This is probably the worst beating I've ever had, except when my mama hooped me as a kid," Sanders said, half jokingly but clearly frustrated. "You're not winning giving up 422 rushing yards. You're not winning with 300. You're not winning with 250. And we had 140 yards total. You're not winning with that." He went on to highlight failures in every phase of the game. Special teams gave up a fake punt and a blocked punt. "You're not winning like that. All three phases, we got our butts kicked." The loss was particularly puzzling given Colorado's 2 weeks of preparation. Sanders admitted he couldn't understand how such a collapse followed a physical, focused practice stretch. "The way we practiced, the way we prepared, there's no way that should have happened," he said. "The only thing I'm proud of? 2 penalties for 15 yards. That's about it." Asked about the gap between the two programs, Sanders credited Utah's long-term consistency. "They've got stability in certain areas," he noted. "Sometimes you just look at it like, wow, what happened? There's no way that should happen, but it did." At halftime, Sanders' message was blunt. "I probably challenged them hard. I told them, all that look good, get paid to stuff, it doesn't work unless you ball. Everybody wants the image, but you've got to produce. That's what counts." The blowout leaves Colorado searching for answers as Sanders' rebuilding project hits its toughest stretch yet. The Buffaloes, once the story of college football's new era under Coach Prime, now face a sobering reminder: flash and charisma only go so far when the fundamentals break down.